programming. I'm going to call this one human programming and cell phones. I want to get on the topic of cell phones. We all know about these. Everybody got one of these. If you ain't got one of these, you probably feel like you ain't even in the world. So everybody got one of these. But I wanted to talk about these and to make you become aware, because once you're aware of something, you can't be controlled by it, because now you are aware of it. So I want to start off with talking about how these are connected, and basically radioactive waves. Radioactive waves that's being transmitted through towers to actually make these cell phones work and connect. Radioactive waves that's being shot through your homes, through your house, through your walls, through your car. We all know back in the day how phones worked, and your phone was connected to a wall, and to that wall it was a cord, and you could actually see that visible cord, and that phone didn't work unless it was plugged into that wall. But with this technology and radioactive waves, which are invisible, you cannot see them with the naked eye, but they exist. If they did not exist, there would be no way possible that I could, for example, be in California and call someone in New York and they pick up, and it's in an instant of seconds. So the time travel of these invisible cords is light speed, and that's invisible to the eye. So if I send it a text message, you could call anywhere, you could talk anywhere in the universe, and these things have an invisible cord, and they're shooting radioactive waves, which is but are harmful to your brain waves and your brain cells, and actually still in the frequencies of your mind. So with that being aware, I wanted to just let you be aware that you are connected around the invisible cord. There are invisible rays shooting their radio frequencies, and how radio frequencies work, like when you turn on the radio, you tune in. Once you're tuned in, you're on that station, you're on that frequency. So be aware that there are frequencies all around you. There are invisible stations all around you. Another thing about these cell phones is the programming. A big part of the programming, when you get these phones and you go into the app store, the apps are actually different types of programs. They're different programs. So you're going to upload or download whatever programs that you would basically be compatible with, or the certain type of things that you like. Most people have a Facebook page. Most people have Instagram. Most people are like really active in social media. So with that being said, it's like a big frenzy. Everybody knows social media is stealing a lot of attention from the actual real world and the real reality. Social media has become like the new world, the new thing. You want to fit into social media. You want to have friends on social media, and you want to be popular on social media. So what that is doing, basically, if you're spending hours and hours and hours on social media, you're programming yourself to become more like these applications and the things that's going on inside of these applications. And you do it so much, and you don't be aware. You're unconsciously aware. I said unconsciously aware. You're really unconsciously not knowing that you're programming yourself. So you see a million pictures with Rihanna with a certain hairstyle, and then you notice all the girls got the Rihanna hairstyle. You see a certain guy wearing a certain shirt, and all the people want to wear that shirt. You see a certain look, and everybody want to look that way. And they're actually adding filters onto your photos and stuff like that, so you can actually edit an image, and it's not really the way that it appears to be. So basically, they're programming you through a filter. You're wanting to become something that's through a filter because you can't see the real them for who they are. And the things that come along with that in that programming is those programs. If you're not conscious of who you are, they will start to make you think that you don't have the things that they have. You don't have long hair. You're fat. You're ugly. and all of those type of things. So now you're going on there filtering it, you putting weave in, you doing whatever you could do to fit in with this program inside of this application. And that's programming. That's cell phone programming. Android. I'm not sure if you are aware, but I'm making you aware that there are people on this planet that does not have a soul or a spirit. So they're basically walking software. So when you see a lot of people in their phone like this, it's because they're software. They're not real humans, and they're using this to think. They're using this to think. So when you hear the word sync, sync means to basically bring something together. You're bringing something together. And if you know anything about software, when you buy certain things, certain equipment, electronic equipment, it comes with software. That software is compatible with whatever it is that you bought. So for example, if I bought a camera, I'll have a software disk that's compatible with that camera. When I plug it in, it does certain things together. Or you can have, you make beats, you buy the beat, you buy the keyboard, and you plug the you buy the keyboard, and then you got the software disk that actually makes it work. So an Android human is a human without a soul or a spirit, and the software inside of these phones help them function. I know it sounds crazy. I know you see this thing about the all-seeing eye. When you're walking around all day and you got this on you all day, this is all the time. And if this can see, it's all seeing. All seeing, all day. You have it all day. So you can put that together. With that being said, through the programming is to figure you out. So when you're on social media and you're hitting like, dislike, follow this person, follow that person, I want to do this, I want to do that in your post, they're actually taking statistics to figure you out. If I can figure you out and I know everything you like, I know everything about you, I can actually set up a program ahead of you, which is like trapping. I'm going to trap you based off of what you like if I know what you like already. So be aware that these devices are always on, they're always listening, and they're always watching, because you are being experimented on for future programming. With the age and technology that we have, it's all about bettering programming, bettering apps, bettering this. So if you're not getting this stuff that I'm saying, it's going to be harder and harder and harder for you to break free of the mind control, because they're every day studying you. They're every day studying the population, what the population likes, what the population don't like. And big companies, big consumers buy this information in order to trap you into buying things, and in order to trap you into going places and doing different things that's according to their agenda. Another thing I wanted to make you aware of is a lot of people talk about the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. And a chip, a microchip that's supposed to be put into your skin and stuff like that. I want to make you aware that, you know, as it speaks in the Bible, the chip will be put into your hand or into your forehead. So I talked a little bit earlier about radioactive waves, and radioactive waves are invisible. They shoot through you, they can shoot through humans, they can shoot through walls. So when you hold these in your hands, you have this in your hand, and inside of this is a microchip. It's a microchip. So the mini chip in here contains your information, your contacts, your text messages, who you talk to, and things of that nature. So when you take it and you hold it to your head, you're shooting radioactive waves through your head, which has frequencies that can tune you into certain things. And I also thought it was funny that on the back of every Apple phone, you have a bitten off apple. And that goes back to Eve in the garden when she bit the apple, and her eyes were open and she was so-called enlightened. So I don't know if you can see it, in there is a chip back in there. That chip right there is what your cell phone company gives you. It's what your cell phone company gives you when you get the phone. It gives you your phone number, and you give them the information and your address and everything that's about you, basically. So that's with that, just food for thought. Just food for thought. And like I said, the thing about the Apple, we are in the age of technology. We are in the age of being enlightened. So with all that being said, I just wanted to make you aware of cell phone programming and the dangers of cell phone programming, and having these cell phones and holding these cell phones up to your face and all around your body. You are being hit with radioactive waves, which are frequencies, which you are on a frequency which can control you, depending on what frequency you're getting shot, or what frequency that they're shooting at you. So be aware of that, and be aware of people who walk around all day on a phone like this, and they stuck in a phone, they can't get out their phone. Those people probably are not being real. They're probably not real, and they're probably programmed. So just be aware, be conscious. This is about universal consciousness and supernatural abilities. Stealing back your supernatural abilities, stealing back your mind, and stealing back what belongs to you. Taking back what's yours. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's be aware of this programming and start to manipulate the programming and go around the programming.